Hello, boys and girls. Happy Monday morning. Welcome back to another week in December. So today we're going to learn about a new letter. Last week we talked all about letter I for any inchworm, who was also a vowel. So this week we have a new visitor and a new letter. Do you know what letters these are? That's right, this is letter J. This is my lowercase j. This is my capital J. And J says J, J, J. And we get our arms ready and we pretend like we're a jellyfish swimming because our visitor is Jerry Jellyfish. And I have my real Jerry Jellyfish. So J says J, J, J. I'm going to move a little closer so you can see my cards. All right. This is my capital J. J says J, J, J. Capital J. And on my capital J, you'll notice it's a big hook and it curves around almost like an upside down candy cane. And it has a top on. So this is capital J. This is lowercase j. J, J, J. And our lowercase j is kind of special like our letter G. He likes to hook under the line to go fishing. So straight line down, hook back up. And you can't forget the lowercase j has a little dot on top. Lowercase j. J, J, J. In just a few moments, we are going to build it, we're going to write it, and we're also going to do some reading with it. So the first thing I want to show you, on the board behind me, you have these slides in your Google Classroom this week, and each picture has different games and songs that you can listen to. But also, you were delivered to your house our pink pieces to build the letter J. So if you will get those out and have them handy, I'm going to switch my screen up here so I can show you what we're doing next. So during our Google Meets last week, we started reading silly stories about our letters. So I have another silly story about letter J. I'm going to share this with you. And then after we read it, we're going to go back through the story together. And as I point to the words and read across the screen, every time you see a letter J, make the J sound. And remember, J says J, J, J. So let's get ready. All right, friends. You ready to hear my J story? J is for juicy jelly beans and jars of apple jam. J is for jumping jacks and a jellyfish named Sam. And you'll notice as I read, I always start on the left and I read across. Miss Nikki and Miss Marie will always have a green and a red dot to show you where to start. Start at green, stop at red. All right, so now as I am pointing to the words in our story, every time you see a letter J at home, make the J sound as I point. J, J, J. Good job, boys and girls. Now we're going to read the second line. J, 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 J. And our final one. J, J, J. Kiss your brains. That was some good work. So, practice reading this story again at home. Point to the letter J, make the J sound. Before we start building it, on Wednesday, Miss Gina or Mr. Todd is going to come to your house, and they are going to bring you your very own letter J story. And so your grown-ups at home can read the story with you just like we did here. And then you get to go through, and every time you see a J in your story, circle it and make your J sound. And at the very bottom it says, how many J's did you find? So then you're going to count how many J's are in your story. If we have time before our video is over, we'll count our J's in our story here together. So this will come to your house on Wednesday, along with Jerry the jellyfish. And Miss Marie has them together in a nice little baggie for you. Actually, here's mine. And Miss Marie worked very hard to build letter J for you because it's very messy and it has a lot of parts. So at your house, you're going to get your very own Jerry jellyfish. Underneath, you'll see all the parts for letter J. So a big thank you to Miss Marie for doing this for us. All right, the next thing we're going to take out are your pink pieces to build the letter J. So for the capital letter J, you're going to need a hook, a tall vertical line, a short vertical line, and the other pieces you can lay to the side right now. So I'm going to turn my board down so you can see my area that I'm working in. All right, so just like if we were in class, we're going to use the pieces to build our letter J. So the first piece we're going to need is the tall vertical piece because the line goes up and down. And at the bottom of the J is where it hooks around. So our J is going to straight line, curve around, and then it's always important that you remember to put his top on. So now he has a top on there, and all my lines are connected. Miss Nikki's letter J. So that's my capital J. Can you work on building yours at home? All right, the next piece you're going to need to find is you have another hook. This is for our lowercase j. You also have another vertical long piece, and you each have a dot to go on top. So to build our letter J lowercase, straight line down, and remember he likes to curve down under the water like our lowercase g. Straight line down, hook around, and don't forget the dot on top. So there's my capital J and my lowercase j together. And one more time, what does J say? J, j, j. Very good. So we'll give you enough time to finish building your J's. And then when we're finished, we're going to clear our board and we're going to practice writing it. All right, boys and girls. So I'm going to turn my screen back up here so you can see. All right, I'm going to use my marker just like I was at school. Top off. If you want to get out a piece of paper at home, you can practice with me or you can practice after our video. But remember, when we write, the point that we write with points at us. Alligator to pick it up. Bring our finger around and tilt it back. So now we're ready to write. So the first letter we're going to start with is our capital J. And you'll notice in our screen, it's a straight line down and it curves around. But this J forgot something. He's supposed to have a top on. So Miss Nikki's going to go ahead and put one on here so when you see it, you won't forget. All right, So here is our J. Straight line down and curve around. Am I finished? No, he has to have his top and the lines have to connect. And there's his top. So there's my capital J. Now let's try the lowercase j. And remember, on the lowercase j, he likes to hook under the water. So I'm going to draw some lines up here so we can kind of see as he hooks under the water. All right, the lowercase j likes to touch in the middle, curve around, hook back up, and don't forget your dot on top. So I'm going to turn my light off so you can see better. So we have our lowercase j and our capital J. Go ahead and give it a try at home as well. All right, friends. Miss Nikki has been waiting to do this. What's in our tub? Some things that begin with letter J. Oh, I needed this morning. Can you tell what it is? That's right, it's a jacket. Oh, and this is really, really yummy. You all used to drink it when you were here at school. Juice. It's my dream car. It's a Jeep. You know what this is? Same as this. It is our jellyfish. Jerry jellyfish. Ready for this? Are you sure you're ready for this? Letter J. Lowercase letter J. This one's kind of cool. You see it flying in the sky, and it goes really fast. A jet. And I've saved the best for last. Does anybody happen to know what this is? It's called a jack. And Miss Marie loves to play this game, and she's actually going to share a video of us playing jacks. It's a game where you bounce a ball and you scoop up the jacks. So I can't wait for you to see what Miss Marie has. All right, so I'm going to put all my letter J things back in the tub. And just like if you were at school, I'm going to hide my J's and help me sing. You ready? Where is J? Where is J? Here I am. Here I am. Can you make the J sound? Can you make the J sound? J. Very good. Give it a try at home. Don't forget, get in our Bitmoji classroom. You can see our letter J podcast. We've got some boom cards and all of our fun things that we would be doing in the classroom. If you practice building your letter J or writing it, send me some pictures, friends. I'll see you soon.